When I was young, our church congregation every year had a father-son camp out and a daddy-daughter camp out. And I always enjoyed those. This particular memory was probably when I was 9, 10, 11 years old. My sister was 1 year younger than me. And we had gone on this as a group from the camp out. We had gone on this little walk. I wouldn't call it a hike. It wasn't anything strenuous like that. And this would have been in the southeast Idaho wilderness in the forests. And we were on this, I wouldn't even call it a trail. It was kind of an access road. Anyway, this whole group was walking along. And my sister and I were actually straggling. We were the last of the group, and even our dad was like several yards ahead of us. And we were passing by, there were cattle grazing in the forest, a herd of cattle. And that was just up in the hills and in the forest, and, we were walking by. Well, being the stragglers, anyway, we noticed that a bull had come out of the herd and was kind of following behind us. And so we were like, Daddy, Daddy, and he's like, just ignore him. Come on, but that, it wasn't very long. We turned, we could see the bull had picked up speed and was basically charging us from behind. And, so, Daddy, Daddy. And there was no distance. I mean, there's no way we could outrun them. There was no way we could swerve. There was no way we could hide. There was no way we could climb a tree. We were toast. I mean, it was just coming in. It was going to be a very, very, very short work of whatever was going to happen. And so we were running, trying to get to our dad as fast as we could. Anyway, this all happened just in seconds. And I think he understood also that there was no other choice. Like, again, we couldn't just avoid this encounter. There was no other choice. And I don't know how he decided to do this, or if it just came from his adrenaline. But he turned around, he planted his feet, and he stared at that bull. And the bull was like, oh, never mind, somebody who's staring at me. And he kind of broke off his charge, and kind of wandered off. It worked. It could have been so bad, but I just have this image of my dad staring down this bull and saving us. And wow, what a story.